Good afternoon, guys. How are you today? I hope you've had a wonderful weekend so far. Today's edition of Daily Drew is all about fasted cardio. So this one's a little bit more for the personal trainers out there amongst us who are watching. I know quite a few of them are following my stuff on Facebook, but it still can apply to you guys who are clientele out there, who are members of the general population, wanting to learn more about how to get the fat loss result, how to get the best fat loss result. Knowledge is power. So the more you can be educated about these things, the more you can understand it, the better your result's going to be. And there is a question out there, and has been for a while, about fasted cardio, or basically exercising first thing in the morning before you eat anything. And it's traditionally been said that if you do that type of training, you are going to burn more fat and therefore get a better result. And what I want to discuss today is the truth of that. How true is that? And it is something that causes a little bit of confusion amongst us, and particularly amongst the personal trainers. So what the first thing we need to understand is there is a big difference between the term fat oxidation, i.e. the amount of fat you're burning or utilizing within a particular exercise session, and fat loss. There's a big difference between those two terms, fat oxidation and fat loss. Now, there are studies that have shown that fasted cardio, i.e. exercising first thing in the morning without eating before that session, increases fat oxidation, right? Which means you have the potential to burn more fat within that exercise session. Before I go on, I must make a note. The increase in fat oxidation, the increase in fat you're burning in that exercise session is very low. It's not a huge amount. It is there, it is a thing, but it's not in any huge amounts that's going to cause gastronomical changes to your body, okay? The second thing, and the point that I made at the start, is there's a big difference between burning fat in a session and fat loss. Fat loss is the chronic adaptation to consuming less energy or to expending more energy. It's a chronic adaptation. It doesn't happen within an hour. It happens after days. So fat loss and fat oxidation are two completely different things. We need to get into this mindset of just because you're burning fat in a session, it doesn't mean you are losing fat from your body necessarily. Remember, if you're eating all the calories, all the energy that you just expended back throughout that day, fat loss will not occur, no matter how much fat you burnt in that exercise session. We need to be in total energy deficit for fat loss to occur. Okay, we need to be in total energy deficit for fat loss to occur. So when people ask me, Drew, is it better to exercise in a fasted state, i.e. first thing in the morning, or a fed state, during the day or in the evening? My answer is it depends. What works around your lifestyle? What can you do? Can you get up first thing in the morning and train with no food? Do you prefer to train at nighttime? What can you do, number one? And then number two, if you can do both, I recommend mixing it up, doing it under different metabolic conditions, doing it fed, doing it fasted, do some sessions in the morning, some sessions in the evening, some with food, some without food, mixing it up and training your body under different metabolic stimulus is a really cool way of, number one, training your body to adapt under different metabolic stimulus, but also to, shake it up, so to speak, so we are giving our body the best chance of getting great results, okay? So I don't strictly recommend fasted cardio, purely because it doesn't necessarily lead to, in turn, a better fat loss result. If we're getting down to the 1% times where, losing 1% of a client's body fat or an athlete's body fat is of significance to that athlete, then I would look at something like fasted cardio. But for the general population, there isn't enough of a difference to warrant, strictly doing fasted cardio. Okay, guys, so I hope that cleared up a little bit of confusion about fasted cardio. Remember, guys, the most important thing is that you're moving. It doesn't matter what time or day. It is a fact that we need to move more as a society. We're so strict on rules these days, and there's rules when you train and what you do, and there are no rules. Just get moving. just get exercising. Don't worry about the time of day. Just move is the best advice I can give you guys on this Sunday afternoon. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I will catch you tomorrow for more of Daily Drew. Cool topics coming through, the questions that I'm getting asked through the messenger, on the Facebook page. So if you have a question, please let me know, because I love answering people's questions. All right, guys, have a wonderful Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow.